following is not trading advice. Everything I say is my opinion. I am not responsible for any losses you may take, only the profits.
What's up, Octo Nation? It's Charlie again. Just want to go over some chart analysis before we get open tomorrow. This is one of the ones that I saw that I was like, dude, I mean, it's just so blatant apparent here. I mean, we've got a FMCI, all right, tattooed chef, okay? Take a look at these beautiful little waterfalls. There's tons of guys out there that are buying stocks. They have no idea what they're doing. They're just shotgunning, buying whenever, thinking, oh, I just have a good feeling. Dude, learn how to look at these charts, man. I mean, this is like insanely easy to predict, okay? Especially since it's gotten here, showed us what's going to happen, all right? What you want to do is you want to measure out and find some lines that are that run parallel through the whole line and business. Okay, do you see one yet? I'm sitting right on it. See it from a mile away. Let's draw it. I like these horizontal rays. They just zap to the left and right, or the right for you. Okay. If we're drawing one below where the price action is at, I like to use red, because if it's going to go any lower, it's going to be red to me. Okay. So what I'm taking a look at is right about here. You see this came up, tagged something, it even tagged below it here. Watch this. Okay, it just uses this line now. It's for major. Okay, major support here. It's come down, guess what? Tagged it, guess what? Went back up. You cannot tell me that stocks are not traded by AI and computers for the most part. That's what big money does. Okay, they find it one or two, or they set one or two trends, and they ride them for about 1 to 2 to who knows how long, sometimes 7. There's been some long trend lines this round ever since March that you can just follow, and usually you get at least 1 or 2 more rounds after it becomes apparent, everyone can see it. Then they set it to a random for the AI, and then it does one random, creates a new trend line. Okay, but I mean, look at this. Okay, you all getting upset because you're buying somewhere around here, it goes up a tiny bit, you get excited, and then it's crashing on you, and then you're usually panic selling in here. You get some weird consolidation, panicky selly stuff, and then it comes down and it's still down, or you just hold it and you're feeling bad. Just don't, man. Just look at the charts. If nothing has changed with this company, everything is all good. It's just the puppeteers are playing the puppets. Okay, learn how to swing trade these if you want. You've got probably 6, 7, 8. You're having like a weekday spreads. Goes high, goes back down low. Goes high, goes back down low. Pay attention to these, all right? We've got another one here you want to pay attention to. Possibly one here, but here's the deal. It came down and tagged this. Today it went up a little bit, right? Watch this. If this keeps going up, I'd put a buy-in somewhere around 4-ish or something, and if it hits 4 and goes, it's probably going to go above 4 and go back up to somewhere around 535-ish, or maybe all-time new highs. But just watch it. Most of the time it's going to be hitting these trend lines again, and then maybe it'll break and just do something a little different where it can come up and it's not going to go backwards like that, but hold on here. Let's try a new one. Something like that, and then maybe consolidate and then break up again once something else happens, But, pay attention to the tagline here, about 1568. You could probably draw another one. I'm going to use green this time. It's got resistance here, okay? If it breaks that, it's probably going to go to all-time highs. But again, then draw another one here, because you're going to have that to try to break through, okay? It might consolidate a little bit here and then break through, or it might consolidate and then go down. But just use these as guidelines, all right? Opus, where are we at here? Same thing. See it right away. Okay, we're going to use red because it's going to go below where we're at. You got here. Sorry, this is in the way. I bought down here. I've already bought and sold and flipped this one here. Went up, tagged it, went back down, but it used it again here. Okay, support, resistance. Boom, let's throw in a line. See if it hits anything. Oh, would you look at that? It hit at 1, 2, a little over it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here in this little consolidation. And then bam, came around 1, 2, 3, it's hit it. But guess what? It's getting rejected. When it's getting rejected once, twice, 3 times, it is going, the chances of it going up are insanely high, okay? Does that mean it's not going to go down? No, it still could go down, all right? But chances are this baby is going to start flying up, okay? Especially the closer the 18-day moving average, that's the most important one here, I think, right now to watch. These 18-day averages, when it gets close, it's either going to break down or up. But right now they're lagging behind, especially on SPACs because they're so volatile. So just pay attention to those two. Make sure you add those EMA 18. Okay, those will help you. But just take a look at this. The next one from above there. This is a major one right here. We've actually got a gap. Gaps always get refilled. It's just a matter of time. Okay. So that means we don't know when, but it will. But check this out. We got one here, even from back here. Okay, boom. Maybe a little bit higher, you know. Look at this. Bam. Came down, tagged it. Bam. Bam. All right. And there's, look at this, a gap here, you know. So this is another one to watch. I mean, you know, you might want to even put a buy-in above this, about the 1341, you know, maybe 1350-ish. If it breaks this, chances are it is going up again, all right? And then from there, you know, you probably got another one here, okay? All right, and then watch this. It's either going to hit this, reject, and go back down to here, or it's going to hit this, consolidate, and then go back up. But watch it, okay? Once it gets to about here, you know, follow it up with your stop loss, your stop sells. If it gets to here, you put it, you know, put it about, I'd put it around 1550 because they like to play it because they know people start seeing these, okay? The algorithms know, they know it. And so that they usually will come up, consolidate, they'll throw one red long candle, spap, take out your stop losses because they see them in the system, okay? When a bunch of people see them, they're going to put them in there, going to try and tag it, and then guess what? It'll probably come back and then come up again. You know, so that's why I don't like to put my stop sells too close because they're usually going to get tagged on a consolidation point. You know, take a risk and put it a little bit lower than you think most people would. You know, you're not going to lock in as much profit if you think, but at least you'll be there for the ride up if it does. Or you can be really smart, which is probably what you should be doing nowadays. If it gets to here, just pull out. Okay, just take your profits, man. Just take them. It's probably going to move some more. You know, maybe you can just sell maybe 50% or 75% of your profits, but you're at 22% profit there, and that could happen in less than a week. That's crazy. Take it, okay? But just pay attention to the lines. SHLL, all right, where are we at here? Bought here, sold everything somewhere around here. Probably tagged this. I probably put a stop loss here, came down, tagged it, sold. You know, just now this right in this channel. What do we got here for lines? Let's find some lines, okay? We got these gaps. That's where it's sitting right now. It's going to be riding above it, okay? It's tagged it major here. When you get these gaps, pay attention to gaps. Gaps always get refilled, okay? It came down, tagged it, boom, boom, tagged it, tagged it, tagged it. Finally dropped below it, okay? And it's finding some sort of support here. Okay, let's draw in a red support. Okay, somewhere around there, you know, because these tagged it twice, 1, 2, and then they went up. But here it's tagged it once, almost twice here, and now it's riding. So chances are, you know, this is kind of in consolidation right at this line here. Okay, chances are it's going to consolidate a little bit more and then break. All right, but then pay attention to actually where this purple is because you got another, you know, the other side of the gap. Okay. It's either going to consolidate here, break through it, or tag it and come right back down. Okay. But don't get upset. Just look at the chart. And if you get real upset, a lot of times you just got to zoom out. Okay. I know a lot of times you can be, you know, looking at charts like this thinking, oh, look at this. This is just terrible. What's going on? I can't even, just zoom out. Okay. It's not that bad. I just bought in here again because I've already bought in, sold. This is a little bit harder to read. We don't have much selling and volume going on, so the charts are just a little bit harder. But, you know, regardless, we've got a gap fill pretty much exactly where it's at now, okay? You know, you're getting that consolidation here. Just watch it. It's either going to hit this and break out, just going to hit it. It could hit all the way down to here. So watch that. But I took a chance on this. I think this is an actual super profitable company. I'm actually working on a video right now. I'm going to do some collabs, getting a bunch of ideas from a bunch of guys, a bunch of smart dudes who get this actually way more than me. But this is that commodity trading platforms. It's kind of like middlemen for money, but I think if people understood it more, and that's what most people are saying, you'd probably get a lot more action, because this is actually an insanely profitable company, just millions and millions, that is still trading stupid low. The LOI hasn't officially been signed, but we'll get on to that another day. SPAC, what is going on with this? Again, not much going on for volume. It's hard to tell. I'd say it's still sitting at this big gap fill here, though. So again, it's at the consolidation point. It's either going to break up or down, but watch it. This is still, an intended LOI, so it's not official, but they got one. They haven't even told us what it is, but we got some decent hype going on this baby. I'd say we're still going to get a little bit of a run up before they announce it, and then once they do, hopefully it's not Joanne Fabrics or something. But if it isn't Joanne Fabrics, it's probably going to go, at least probably double. So keep in mind on that. Graph. Boy, this one definitely got, its volume of love, but take a look at the waves. Just ride these waves, okay? Look at this green line here. Look at this red line, okay? I've already drawn these in. It has directly been consolidating right in the middle like it always does in between the lines, okay? Now, this does look like it's kind of, an upward trend, which means it's probably going to at least come up. It's going to break through this 18-day moving average, okay? And it's probably going to either consolidate or at least go up. But regardless, you can still get in and, already be locked into, roughly 6% profit even by just coming up and tagging that. So, all right, guys, y'all have a good night. Hopefully this helped anybody out. Let me know if you have any more questions. Be sure and show me some love. Share this with your friends if you can. And just asking in the comments, just let me know any plays when we look at. I'm gonna start doing these chart analysis here, get them out a little bit earlier tonight, but I had to do some due diligence before this, working on that other thing. But anyways, y'all have a good night. We'll see you out there tomorrow.